Welcome back to the baseline. And this is the fourth video we're making this week. This one wasn't intended. This wasn't scheduled, but I feel like it had to be done. A little over 2 hours ago, the baseball world has lost a legend and a Hall of Famer in Dave Parker. He was 74 years old. He was the Pittsburgh Pirate legend, I would say. The Cobra, really big star in the 70s and the 80s and a little bit towards the 90s. Finished his career off with 2,712 hits, 339 career home runs with a batting average of 290. This one sucks. This one, you gotta feel for Dave Parker and his family, just because he finally, after all these years, finally got into the Hall of Fame. He was a month away from actually having the induction ceremony up in Cooperstown. This one's just sad. This one's very sad. We all know towards the later of his retirement days, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's. We all seen what that's done for him. I even think I could be getting it wrong, but I think like Michael J. Fox, the actor, he has Parkinson's as well, and it sucks. It really does. I'm very shocked by this one because, like I said, I would have loved to watch him go up there and finally get do his Hall of Fame speech. It took way too long for him to get in. I don't know why it took this long. I to this day I will never know why the writers don't induct people. We've seen it with so many players. Some people get in and then they gotta get through the community era ballot, whatever you want to call it. We've done on this pod 2 Hall of Fame podcasts. There's got to be more. We're always going to talk about them in every offseason. And we always expressed our feelings on the writers. Jeter was 1 vote away from unanimous. There are players who have been gone for years who deserve to be when they're alive. And I'm not saying that, the writers didn't, obviously they didn't know, no one knows. But we were a month away for him to get his special moment, and it really hurts. I'm 27 years old, and I know about Dave Parker's history. And this one sucks. It does. This one very, very much sucks. Won the MVP in 78. As well as 79. 7-time All-Star. Played a lot of years. Probably one of, if not the best outfield arms you'll ever see in the history of baseball. That man had a cannon. We're listening. My dad was listening to the Yankees radio with Susan Waldman, and this was kind of funny to say, where she said she was in Pittsburgh. I forgot the year, but he would pick up a ball and he would smile because he would know that he's going to throw somebody out. One of the most dominant, like I said, one of the most dominant hitters, one of the most feared hitters in the 70s and in the 80s. The Cobra, who probably has, besides Yogi Berra, besides Rickey Henderson, with all the Yogiisms and the Rickey Henderson stories you hear, probably one of the most famous sayings in all of baseball, which is, when the leaves are brown, I'll be wearing the batting crown. And he has a couple times. Once again, Dave Parker has passed away at the age of 74. He will be missed here in the baseball community. Rest in peace.